Have you ever had clients say something like, my family wants to sell us their house for cheap? Or grandpa said he only needs $250,000 for this house, but it's worth way more than that. If you're a real estate agent, today's tip from Tara is about gift of equity and why you need to know about it, because it can completely change the financial outcome for your clients and make you look like a rock star for knowing it exists. So a lot of people would think the obvious solution would be to just sell the home for the amount that grandpa wants. So let's walk through a situation. So let's say grandpa has got the house, the home is worth $500,000, and he only wants $250,000 for his daughter and her family. He needs the $250,000 to pay off his mortgage, but other than that, he wants her to have it. So most people would say, okay, great, let's draw up a contract for a purchase price of $250,000. That's actually not the best strategy. Why is that? Well, because if the daughter is now purchasing the home for $250,000, she's got to have a down payment and closing costs and maybe reserves in the bank afterwards. All of those things come into play. Instead, many times what's best is to use what's called gift of equity. Here's how it works. Grandpa sells the home for more than what he needs. Sometimes, for this example, let's put it all the way at the market value. So we're going to sell the home for $500,000. But he gifts the equity, right, the amount that he owns above the loan amount, to his daughter. So let's say daughter gets a loan for $260,000. Grandpa then would get the $250,000 that he needs to pay off his mortgage. In fact, he gets the full $260,000. He used $250,000 of it to pay off his mortgage, and then do a $10,000 seller contribution towards closing costs back to the daughter. Now she gets the home with little or no cash out of pocket, right? Didn't have to have down payment, got the seller credit for closing costs. That's a huge difference, a massive difference. But here's where it can get even more powerful. What if daughter has some credit card situation going on, right? What if we make the loan, instead of $260,000, we make it $290,000? And we have grandpa gift the funds to pay off all the credit card debt. It's pretty amazing, this magic power that this works. But if you structure it this way, now you've helped them buy a family home, preserve their cash, increase their cash flow monthly, right? By reducing all of that debt. And grandpa still gets the amount he wanted for the house. Everybody wins. This is why experience matters, and working with people who are thinking more creatively and have seen a lot of things out there can help you help your clients. A lot of lenders would just take the call and say, okay, sales price of $250,000 and do a quote and send it out. You need that little bit of extra. Here on my team, we recently helped a young family exactly in this situation, and it just created such a better long-term situation for everybody involved, including a very happy grandpa. So if you have clients buying from family, parents, grandparents, siblings, remember this. Don't assume that the obvious structure is the best structure. There may be a much smarter way to do it. I'm Tara Ryan with Fairway Mortgage, and I love helping agents think through the best way to structure things so that everyone comes out ahead and we make you look good. Give us a call if we can help.